Halo, instead of hello. Thank you for tuning into F.M.S, Future Management Services, Heal the Nation podcast here on YouTube. I thank you very much, everybody who has looked at my videos and have commented and can appreciate the work we do. What we're doing is it's Heal the Nation podcast. So it's about mindsets. It's about sobriety and mental health awareness. It's not being a bad thing, mental health. It's about our cognitive minds as far as the things we think about, what we do, our behaviors, how we respond to things. So it's beneficial to everybody. Today's podcast is on how to win at everything you do. How to win at everything you do is a life lesson. Also has to deal with sobriety and your mental health awareness, because a lot of us have traumas and stresses from growing up that's been passed down from watching others' behaviors that has influenced our mindset. So, with that being said, how to win at everything you do. The first thing is your mindset. Your mindset has to be focused on better things, on better behaviors, better relationship with the Most High Yahuwah. And when you have your mind, change your mindset, you change your life, you change your environment, you change everything around you. Everything, you vibrate at a different level. Because if you're vibrating at a low level, you're going to attract negative and things that are not good for you. Hence, let's say, for instance, you're in the street life and the fast life. What it brings to you is what comes with that lifestyle. Envy and fast money, a fast life, or jail, or whatever the case may be, because of the fact that that is the lifestyle, the vibration that you're moving on. Now, if you're living in a different vibration, then that vibration is going to attract that level of things that come along with that particular vibration. So your mindset has a lot to do with everything that happens in your life. And we have to unlearn the things that are not helpful or true. So if I'm believing something that is not true and it's not beneficial for me or you or anybody that wants to hold on to what they think is a fact. A fact is something that can be proven true or false. So if you learn that a certain day is God's day, let's just use that for an example. And then you learn that his day was changed by a certain figure in history. Then you say to yourself, oh, well, that doesn't matter anymore. Or do you say, oh, okay, they were trying to fool us. Let me change my day back to what it's supposed to be. That's just an example. True story. So anyway, accurate knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You have to get accurate knowledge of whatever you're learning or whatever you're trying to accomplish. And you have to apply the wisdom so that you could form. You have to learn the wisdom, which is wise words that are spoken by God, man, woman, and child. So, but anyway, it's also water. It's also, because wisdom flows like water. These are things I've learned over the years from different lessons and establishments. So, but anyway, I'll just incorporate a little bit of myself in these videos to try to give you my mindset. So, knowledge is the foundation, then wisdom, because from your knowledge you learn and you form wisdom, and from your wisdom you can form an understanding. So that is the essence of it, the format, the sequence. The other thing would be to embrace the truth. A lot of us want to hold on to a tradition or hold on to what we learned from our parents and hold on to what we feel is right. But when we learn something, rather than fight it, it would be better to absorb the information, analyze it, and see the truth in it, and use and change. To embrace it, rather than to resist the truth, because the Bible, scriptures, I like to say, will tell you that the truth will set you free. So also, it would soar you to new heights, because this way you'll have that thing blocking the ceiling, you keep hitting the ceiling. Once that lie is gone, you can excel. So, with that being said, the truth thing is important, because knowledge is power. The application of knowledge is power. And as far as what you do with these things, you have to change your behavior. You have to change your location, people, places, and things. And your mindset, you have to change your spending. To get out of poverty, you have to save, you have to budget, you have to be patient, and you have to change your habit. Your habit has to change. The other thing is your relationship with the Most High. Your relationship with the Most High has to always be improving. Whatever you do, you have to always be improving, moving forward, doing something better, doing it with the idea of being the best at it. Don't do mediocre type of jobs and expect the best result. You get in what you put in. A lot of people don't have the discipline or the focus or the drive or the willpower to put in the work. See, you reap what you sow. You put in the work and you definitely will get the result. That leads to mental health, your mindset, because your mental health wellness or awareness is to see how you respond to certain things, to analyze yourself, constantly improving, to excel to a level that is beneficial to you. So if you respond in a way that is not helpful, and it's like a house of cards, you could be building this house of cards, and your mindset in one particular area hasn't been tweaked, and that is the card you're putting there that sabotages the whole project. So we have to be mindful of our actions, our thoughts, and our behaviors. So that goes to mental health. Also, we have to pray. A lot of people don't pray as much as they need to. There's different type of prayers. There's a decree prayer where you're praying for things to go through. You're speaking in authority, standing on the word of the Most High, Yahweh. And there's submissive prayer where you're humbling yourself. You're going before the throne, and you're submitting your sins, inclinations, and transgressions. You're repenting. There's a conversation prayer where you're speaking to him throughout the day, when you wake up, when you go to sleep, before you do things, you're having dialogue. The Most High wants to have a relationship with you. It's more than just I believe and he knows my heart and all that. That's not going to get us to where we need to go. He needs to know you. You need to have him incorporated in your life. You need to speak with him. You need to converse with him. You need to learn the scriptures and know what the blessings are to come to those who are keeping his laws and statutes. See, there's rules. They say, the scriptures say come as you are, but it doesn't say stay as you are. So you have to change your mindset, change your behavior, and you have to apply the rules and statutes. If you don't do that, then you're not going to make it. You can't do what you want and think, oh, okay, he forgives me. That's being a person that is living in a false sense of security. Because if a person abuses you, you think you're going to allow them to enter into your home after all of the things that they've done to you. So you have to be respectful of the person's household, what they like, what they don't like, what to do. You have to apply their rules in order for you to be there. So if you don't apply their rules, then you really are not welcome. So anyway, as far as prayer, we need prayer. We need to learn the scriptures. We need to read the beginning of the Bible and learn how Yah, the Most High, has dealt with his people and what he likes, what he doesn't like. And you get to know him, because if you don't know what he likes and not like, then how can you say you know him when you're just doing whatever you feel, doing whatever's in your heart that the rest of the world is doing. So what's the difference between you and the rest of the world? So also we have to apply the scriptures to our life. This is how you win everything you do. If you're applying the scriptures to everything in your life as a culture, not a religion. It's not a culture. It's not a religion, it's a culture. So that means you're supposed to live this every day. Live the laws, live the statutes. It's not for sport and play. One day, I'm there all day doing whatever, and then the rest of the week, I'm living for the world. That's not gonna work. Stand firm on Yah's word. Have confidence and faith, and use wisdom and discernment. Those are ways that we can win at everything we do. We have to change our mindset. We have to unlearn the things we've learned that are not true and not helpful. We have to use accurate knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And we have to embrace the truth and get rid of the things that are not true. We have to have a circumcision in our heart. We have to change our behaviors, in some cases, location, like sobriety and so forth, and other things as well. Our mindset, our spending, and our habits. You have to change our habits. We have to pray, learn, and we have to learn the scriptures and apply it to our lives as a culture. Stand firm on Yah's word. Have confidence. We have to pray for confidence. We have to pray for faith. And use wisdom and discernment. We have to pray for knowledge, wisdom, understanding, discernment, true freedom, power, and refinement. Equality and born to God, and the God is in us, because we're created in the Most High's image. So we have to represent Him correctly. So that's a recap of what we just talked about. And I hope this blessed you. I hope that you could look into your life and analyze and see how this fits in. This is a life lesson, and also on sobriety and mental health awareness. So we have to have checks and balances of our behaviors and our mindset. Thank you for tuning in to F.M.S. Future Management Services, Heal the Nation podcast. And thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please support our cause to help heal the nation and elevate the community. Be the best you could be. This is one of our shirts that we sell, and our Cash App, in case you care to support, is $Smoothie Supreme, $Smoothie Supreme. Our Shopify store is F.M.S.ttt.v myshopify.com. We have a lot of inspirational things on there as well. Our website is futuremanagementservicesllc.com. Our email, in case you want to send music or showcase your talent on our website, or you want to buy things from us that we don't sell in the Shopify store, like these shirts and hats and things that we have to support our cause with Future Management Services, F.M.S. for short, is F.M.S.ttt.v @gmail.com. My Instagram, I do lives also throughout the day, or once a day or so, and it's content that's useful as well. So that is true_light_097. There's a lot of lives on there. There's commercials for our clothing line and things of that nature is there as well. I'm going to show you these sneakers, and I'll be right back. These are the F.M.S. Future Management Services sneakers. They're on our Shopify store. You see the front, this right here, the top of it, you slip your foot into it. It's soft, stretchy material. And the soles, if you see the soles, it's cushioned. It's very, very comfortable. You slip your foot into it, and it's like a slipper sneaker. It's weird. I mean, it's so amazing that, look at the other side of it as well. Okay, that's on our Shopify store. And we have other material on there as well. And it's a nice sneaker. It's comfortable, and it fits your foot. I mean, it slides right in, and it's awesome. So you can get that from our Shopify store, which is F.M.S. ttt.v myshopify.com. I just want to show you the sneakers. So, but anyway, we have hats and shirts, t-shirts, and a lot of other things as well. So I appreciate your support, and have a great, great day. And may Yah guide you, and the Holy Spirit protect you and guide you, and open up your heart and your behavior. Remember to keep the laws and statutes. In case you didn't know, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is when Yah, the Most High, sits on his throne. That's his day of rest. Okay, have a great day, and do your best at whatever you do. Thank you for tuning in to F.M.S. Elder Nation Podcast.